Greetings, football fans. Welcome to another episode of Ball Chat, Yawd Ballas. I am Benton, along with my family. Well, 2/3 of the family in the building. Or 1/3 of the family in the building. Benton is in the building. Come on, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm
I'm good. Well, 2/3 of the Ball Chat family here with us today. Junior is away. Engineer, hopefully you're doing well. Well, come on, we'll try rough it through today. Hopefully the stream got you good and everything, you know?
hope so.
Hope so. All right. So, football lovers, you can link us on Facebook on Island Sports Network. Big up the family upon Island Sports Network because this is straight Yawd Ballers. We're going to review the week's proceeding and the week's major news in Jamaican football. Link us on Island Sports Network Facebook page. Send on your questions or comments. And you can link us on the Ball Chat YouTube channel. And you can send on your comments and questions. Engineer, we're going to try to hold it down for you. Where's the come on? We're going to try to hold it down.
We might be better than what the engineer do.
We might do better than the engineer. Why? I'm nervous around here, so I don't want to hot head man out of my nerves to the on Facebook. Alright? Because I try to whole heap of things at the same time. So no boasting to a brother, nobody hot me up on Facebook. Alright? So, football lovers, as usual, we're going to review the week's proceeding in Jamaican football. And what a week it was. We're going to touch the Reggae Boyz. Reggae Boyz have big ranking. We hit. Come on, Reggae Boyz in the top 50. I mean, surely this is good for local football, right?
Uh, how is it good for local football? If the talent is not there and the quality of football is not there, then, I mean, how the rankings going to improve that? It won't. We're thankful that the ranking is moving up for the country. But if we don't fix the issues in local football, the rankings really don't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, but with that in the 50, with that in top 50 now, so
hmm
that's good for ballers to get contract, right?
But if the players don't good, or them go get contract.
This is true.
Yeah, if a club don't like what they see, if a player have no ball control, have no technical ability, how can they get a contract? I mean, I'm not trying to be harsh, but it's just the reality. Clubs want good players. They don't care that Jamaica ranking has improved.
Yeah, well, yeah, you start off with a talking mind and we love it. But yeah, ultimately the ranking is good, but you need good players to actually transfer on. And like you said, the players are not ready, then the ranking don't really mean nothing, eh?
hmm
That is true. Um, so, I mean, the ranking, though, come on, is critical for the team as it looks forward to 2022 World Cup, right? It's imperative to
Right,
maintain this current position, right?
right. So we are in the top. So the top six teams go to the final round of the X. So that's really good for us. So we just need to maintain, and if we can get quality games, if we can continue achieving what we've been achieving, like in Nations League and all, if any other little tournaments that might come up to keep our ranking or improve our ranking, then we are on our way. We're halfway there to World Cup qualification.
Yeah, because ultimately, in the new format for World Cup qualification, football fans is that you need to be in the top six to make the Hex and CONCACAF, and Jamaica sitting in what currently third in CONCACAF,
hmm
and that's a good move. But now it's not where you are today; it's where you are June 2020, before the CONCACAF qualifications begin, right?
Right.
Right, right. All right, segment from the Reggae Boyz, but big up yourself, Tapa Whitmore, Haka and family. Continue to improve and continue to work on one another because we love the movements in the FIFA ranking. Um, Come on, the Reggae girls have the Olympic qualifications coming up soon. Any updates on the preparation? Is there any preparation going on? CONCACAF have not released the date yet of the next round of qualification matches. It's just, we know say a lot of players, there are some players that are playing in leagues, but what if a players not playing a league? How are these players actually staying fit and ready for the next round of competition? To
There
your
can't be
knowledge.
any updates on non-moving parts. I think what they're trying to do is use the Women's Premier League that they have to kind of look at players. they're still having the same issues. They talk about there's no money for preparation. The players are not being prepared. Players whose season, they've ended are just sitting at home. So there's no preparation in that aspect, in that regard. So we're back at square one. So with the whole issue with the reggae girls, it's just disappointing. So I don't know if we think that luck will help us again for this round of events, but they're just not doing well. There's no preparation.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense. And we, we'll reach out to the authorities to find out what's going on, because ultimately you need the top two from the next round will make it to the Olympics. Of course, you're playing the big dogs in CONCACAF. But you would like to know, said those who are not playing professional football, the Khadijah Shaws of the world, those who are not playing like Khadijah Shaw and Chenya Mattis in the NWSL, have some other way to play football and keep in shape and keep in form. Because once the competition starts, it's not going to be easy, right?
Yeah, and if you watch the quality of the Women's Premier League, it's sad. It's actually sad. They're more intent on fighting on the field than actually playing some good football. So, we are back to square one, or can we say we're going back for past one, gone to zero? But we're not looking good. We're not in good shape, and we need big guns to play against the USAs and the Canadas of the world. We're not going to beat them up like how we beat up Cuba and Aruba and all them little divvy side. We won't do it.
Yeah, we're dominant in the Caribbean group, but once you go on to the actual CONCACAF, the North American opponents, that's when the real Gideon start. All right, come on. You brought up the Women's Premier League, and we want to get some update, because I saw a bit of negativity about the Women's Premier League, some fighting go on, but side till I get 13 love and 12 love, or Cling Avenue and them thing there. But I had a bit of issue with this, with this fighting being reported and widely spoken about in many corners. Like, you have some people out there beat the Women's League bad, say, them a fight, and it's not a good look. And granted, yes, it's not a good look. Promotion-wise, it's not good for the product. But fighting go on at the men's league too. You're not beating a go on. What go on?
Them beat the men them too. Let's not say that they not beat the men them. Them beat the men, but it's like we expect the men to fight. It is sad to say, let's put it like that. So they expect like a rough house, like a fighting for go on.
Yeah.
But the women's league go through a big transformation. Babsy fight for them try to get sponsor, them try to put it together so them have an outlet.
Yeah.
You would think that the women will realize that the odds are against us, the eyes are on us. If we make any missteps, they're going to pull the sponsorship and we're going to go back to not having a league. So you would think that the women would say, you know what, let me keep myself to myself, play football, get a little check, put myself on the radar so the national team coach can see me and just move forward. You know that with the men, even if them player get 10 red card or whatever, the Red Stripe Premier League is solid.
Yeah.
A player will get a suspension, will get, a monetary fine, but you will see him back in Red Stripe Premier League. The same can't be said for the women in the Women's Premier League.
Okay.
They're hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. All right, so to that end, give me an update on the field play now. Any update? Mrs. I'm scored some 13 love score I go on. Yeah. Who are the big side is another thing.
Waterhouse.
Firehouse is the big side.
the big side. Listen, when a side I get beat up 13-0, is the game really enjoyable?
Yeah, but we have to start from somewhere though, come on. A lot of these, it's good that the Waterhouse is further along, right? But you have some side, both locally in Jamaica and internationally, big clubs want to have female squads, so our ladies team. So aside, I get 13 love today from a Firehouse, but it might be building something for the future.
No, it was a poor showing. It was a poor showing. Any game that is so lopsided and one-sided is not a game that you will enjoy.
Well, we can't win with you. We can't start from somewhere.
No, not with this. When you realize that we need the women to really move the program and push so we need them to be ambassadors, really. That's what we really need them to be. Be ambassadors for the program, do better so we can expand it. I mean, the play was just overall, it was poor. It's poor. So I can't be happy and excited for a team to give a team 13-0 when the display was less than up to par.
All right, all right. Ladies, if you now listen to Ball Chat on Island Sports Network or any platform in the Women's Premier League, remember I say, the trendsetters for the thing. So work on the thing and see if we can grow the game on the island because a lot of eyes upon Uno. All right, come on, segment from the Women's Premier League to the Red Stripe Premier League. Yo, and by the way, I want to make an announcement because Red Stripe Premier League is back on Island Sports Network again. Officially, a statement was released, yesterday or a couple days ago, Monday night, tomorrow, you have Batch streaming live on Island Sports Network again. Sportsmax is also involved. So the ball game again is supposed to be internationally shown, right? Come on.
Absolutely.
And that we want to hear. So now, on to ball game on the field. Malines in the big matchup today against Humble Lion. Come on, I mean, Malines is potentially going through a rough patch here. Is this where we try to evaluate how really good this team is?
So now they're going through a rough patch. I thought they were unbeatable.
Yeah, last week them get kicked up. Them get 3-1. They got 3-1 last week. From a look, from a
Cavaliers,
side.
stop it. Cavaliers a big side.
But Coach Sims says, everyone said, to quote him, to paraphrase the statement, he says, Malines Coach Sims said, everyone I go expect how we are going to react. We drop some points. Now we're just going with hunger. We have a hunger. We focus on with task at hand. We're going to go at Effortville and we're going to try win a thing and take some points. I work. What your thoughts?
I loved it about the coach. He made no excuses. He didn't blame the pitch. He didn't blame the other players. He didn't blame the referee. He owned it. So I expect big things from the Malines coach.
Yeah.
I think they'll do well. I mean, we didn't expect Malines as a newly promoted outfit to walk through the Premier League. We have some seasoned teams like in the Arnett and the Waterhouse and the. Let me just throw Portmore in there because Portmore people them might be upset. So for them to drop a couple points here and there is still, as Juna would say, shows parity. So I'm okay with Malines kind of playing from behind now.
Yeah. Now we really get to see what Malines is really made of, right? Because them run out that. Now them I get look of pressure. I can see what the thing going, and they can still end the day at leading the Red Stripe Premier League because Waterhouse are playing tomorrow, and they and Waterhouse are tied on 19 points. Waterhouse is currently leading the table on goal difference. Come on, Cavaliers seems to be heading in the right direction, right?
Yeah, they're currently in fourth. I think they've righted this ship.
Hold on.
So they have.
Yeah, sorry, come on, you chip out for a look a bit there. We heard fourth.
I think they have. Can you hear me, Benton?
Yeah, we can hear. Go ahead now.
Okay, so I think Cavaliers, they have righted the ship, and for them to be in fourth now, when they were struggling earlier on, it's a good thing. It's a good showing for me.
And big up to the family on Facebook. Ricardo says, big up to every viewers. If the Jamaica Reggae Boyz continue playing CMA, they will be on the way to World Cup. What you mean? Talk your mind, yes? Tapper does well as a coach, Ricardo said. Come on. Ricardo said Tapper does well as a coach. We don't know how you feel about that, but big up yourself watching us on Island Sport Network. And yes, we agree with you, Ricardo. At least I do. I don't speak for come on. If they continue to do well and Tapper continue doing things, yes, they should make it to the 2022 World Cup. But we're not going to count the chickens before the match. So yeah, come on, you're talking about Cavaliers. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying that Cavaliers now in fourth place is a good showing. I mean, they weren't doing well earlier on. They look like them right the ship. So that's a good thing for them. So I look to see, Cavalier in the top five pushing forward.
So another big side, come on, Mount Pleasant finally won a game. Care if you say something about that? They won last week, right?
Yeah, 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 they actually did. So, Mount Pleasant is actually beating up Dibby size as they should. So they beat Waterhouse 3-1. Let us see if they can put Bibby and Portmore to rest today.
Yeah, but that was an impressive victory. I mean, I never expected them for defeat the Waterhouse. So big up yourself, Tiga Davis and the Mount Pleasant family. Big money side look like them heading in the right direction. Um, at the
Why
other
not?
at the other end of the table, come on, Tivoli still a struggle. What go on?
So, did you expect anything else? Tivoli wasn't looking good in the beginning, and they had problems, administrative problems. It seems as if those behind the scenes issues have been put on the field because the players aren't playing well and they're not doing anything. I mean, not doing anything to not be in ninth place.
Yeah, yeah. Tivoli seems to be struggling. All right, so the big matchup today, Mount Pleasant versus Humble Lion. Who you have? We could call it now. Who you have? It's currently going on, all right? Who you have? Come on.
That kind of art, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mount Pleasant, listen,
You
like I
know,
said, Mount Pleasant win them, we
but
get a jersey.
no, Humber Lions are more lions, you mean, not
Mo-
Mount Pleasant.
yes, sorry. Humble
That
Lions and Mount Lions.
I have my lions taking it from Humber Lions.
Okay. Why, Humble Lion at home, Effortville? What you mean? Coach Andrew Price, go on do the thing. Segueing from Red Stripe Premier League football to talk some schoolboy football because we don't know if schoolboy football is hot right now on the island. And as we head home before we get to Yawd and abroad, before we get to Manning Cup, just want to quickly touch, come on, in the Doncaster Cup, you have Teacher Hyde and Clarendon are going with a thing. And I also want to hear your thoughts on Anchovy, Hector Wright led Anchovy. It seems like Hector Wright is doing a spectacular job with Anchovy as they trend towards a semi-final spot. And big congrats to McGrath. McGrath High School look like they want to make semi-finals.
This the Costa Cup season is a good season because the underdogs are the ones who you see coming in. The non-traditional D Cup winning schools are the ones who are really, really doing well. And it really shows that, if coaches recruit well and put a good football plan in place, they can take down the big Mannings and they can take down the big clubs, the big Manchesters. They can actually do it. But I still think Cornwall College is the team to beat.
Yeah, but Cornwall not even secure them place yet, even though them have a big matchup coming on the pipe in their group. But yeah, them a big side. Clarendon College is also a big side. And yeah, Manning is not a big side. They lost to Clarendon College. Yes. But big up yourself, Godfrey Drummond and family. Michael on Facebook said, big up Happy Grove. I never know say Happy Grove I do well. Big up yourself, family. But Anchovy, I have been absolutely impressed with what Anchovy are dealing with in that Doncaster Cup. And their earmark, it seems like they're trending towards making that semi-final. So right now it looks like Anchovy might make it. And it's going to be a big matchup between them and Clarendon because they're both in that group, if I'm not mistaken, in that quarterfinal group to make it out of that. But huge matches coming down. I mean, Clarendon is doing well as usual. Manchester is doing well. And Cornwall yesterday lost to Manchester. At one point it was a 0-0 draw, but Manchester was able to sneak that victory. And the surprise of the lot is McGrath. McGrath is doing exceptionally well. So go on, do your thing. And Michael said them beat Stets 3-1. I never know so Stets aside. Stets already get eliminated, All right, segueing from Doncaster Cup football, the cream of the crop as we head home in our Yawd Ballas. The cream of the crop is Wolmer's. I want the big side in the Manning Cup. Wolmer's are deal with the thing.
George is me here.
George is doing well in the second round of the Doncaster after Manning Cup. They had some games that were postponed because of rain, but George's is doing well, and Wolmer's are also doing well. George's and Wolmer's are also doing well. Camperdown was also doing well. Any other big teams that's doing well in the Manning? KC Beat down Vauxhall.
Yeah, I was gonna say Casey, but then I saw it was Vauxhall, and I was like,
Yeah, but Casey, Fortis are doing well, and defending champions looking to running in for another Manning Cup title. Any teams I'm missing? Come on.
those are the top teams.
And big up to Kimmy on Facebook, Clarendon College, Color Blue, Clarendon College. I guess I'm gonna big up Clarendon College. They look like teacher. Bit before we leave from schoolboy football, come on. There's been in the space a discussion about coaches or lack thereof coaches on the island. How is it possible that Lenworth Teacher Hyde can be at Clarendon College for so long, quite successful, and not move on to greater things?
Why you want to put me in trouble? No, no, tell me.
No, just talk your mind. Don't talk your mind. I mean, this guy, I mean, how many Dakar Cup he has won? I mean, last year we have Nico Daly. They recruited exceptionally well at Clarendon. Lamar Walker, the man them have won multiple titles. They won multiple titles at Clarendon. But not me not this Clarendon College. Me love no family, but Teacher Hyde has demonstrated that he's a top class coach.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to move on.
All right, so that's your final answer.
That's my final, and I'm sticking to it. Maybe he wants to stay where he is. Maybe he's comfy.
This is true, baby. So we have to get Teacher Hyde for the program and interview for you, what I say still. Stats is perennially a good team. Yes, Michael. Man, yes. Happy Grove do well. Big up yourself, Happy Grove. Then beat Stats. All right, so. All right, come on as we head home to wrap up our show. Yawd abroad, big we up. Here what the Jamaican footballers doing overseas.
Yesterday some of the exciting games happened in the USL Championship playoffs. So now we were at the quarterfinals yesterday. Was one of the most exciting games I saw was between Phoenix Rising, Junior Flemings and Lambert versus Austin Bold with what's his name? Ryan, I think Ryan Teacher, what's his name? God something another.
Yeah.
He was the goalkeeper for Jamaica. Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson, yeah.
Right, for the goalkeeper. So he's the goalkeeper coach and he's also a part of Austin Bold. So they held Phoenix Rising to 0-0, but Phoenix was too strong and they won 8-7 in penalties. Nico Brett continues to be on a hot streak. He scored a hat trick versus another team. They won 7-0 in the playoffs. So they are actually moving. So a lot of Jamaicans. Devon Speedy Williams has moved on to where his team, Louisville, I think is the name of his team is. Seton them got eliminated. Orange County, Real Monarchs beat them 6-2 because they went down 10 men in the fourth minute or some foolishness. So the Jamaicans are still doing well. They're still playing in the postseason. They still have like maybe 4 games at tops before Tapa call a camp in November.
Yeah, and so did Dane Kelly and Indy 11, did they actually proceed? Come on.
Yes, Indy 11 won, their game. I think they won 2-1.
Okay, so them continue to ride in the USL playoffs. And of course, in the MLS playoff, we know that Jamaican goalkeeper Andre Blake behind Yawd.
Yes, because they're out.
Yeah, because you're out. All right, so. All right, that's it. Come on, any other final statement? And big up Edgy. Don't mean a Latin phrase around here, engineer. Wolmer's past student. We don't know Latin phrase around watching us on man that miss work and I watch on Facebook, brother. Come on, any final words on Yawd Ballas today?
Only that we still need to see the best players, being called to the national team. We need to see the best. We need to be very serious now about our football. We need to make sure that if a player is scoring and he's better than someone else, let us leave the party shop and the friend thing aside and move the program forward because we can do better. We can actually be number 2 in CONCACAF. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's not even a pipe dream. That's just reality. So I wish that all the good players will get an opportunity. Yes.
We definitely have an opportunity, and with Canada and USA looking wobbly in CONCACAF with Greg Berhalter. Keep Greg Berhalter at the helm. Jamaica definitely have a chance. Short and sweet, family. We're wrapping up. We're going to Yawd and as we wrap up. Engineer, we miss you, brother. We miss you.
Mr. Engineer.
Connect with us on social media. Link us on Ball Chat Podcast at Instagram. Link us on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get rid of the come on picture there. Hold on. Yeah, come on picture still up. Hold on. Get rid of that. Oh, no. But link us on Ball Chat Podcast on Instagram. Link us on Facebook at Ball Chat Podcast. And YouTube. Link us at Ball Chat Podcast on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. Big up yourself, engineer. Rastafari.